Hello, my name is Shallow. Welcome back to Doom for the PlayStation. This is the first console exclusive map the PlayStation port of Doom has. It's map 16, Hellgate. This is in the spot in the rotation that Tower of Babel would normally be in. But PlayStation Doom does something interesting where instead of having episodes the way Doom 1 normally has, it just sort of mashes up all 4 episodes into a single, oh boy, into a single long unbroken chain of Doom 1 themed levels. And I guess for that situation, they wanted Tower of Babel at the end of it, so they moved it all the way to the end. You go through all 3 episodes and a couple of, even a couple of Thy Flesh Consumed levels. This does use maps based on the Jaguar port, which came out pre-Ultimate Doom, but of course, PlayStation Doom came out after Ultimate Doom, so it does include Thy Flesh Consumed stuff. But Tower of Babel's all the way at the end, so they shuffled it over there, and then there was a Tower of Babel-shaped hole left in the map 16 slot. What do you fill that with? It's this map, Hellkeep. This map was originally made for the Jaguar port as well, and it actually straight up replaces Tower of Babel in that version, and in a lot of other console ports as well. But in this case, both of them are in the game. Tower of Babel at the end, and this one, renamed now Hellkeep, in the Tower of Babel slot. Kind of a neat solution to that, I guess. I'm not complaining, it's just more maps. I think it's kind of cool. You know me, I'm always a big fan of green marble, and it's got PlayStation's exclusive animated skybox. So that's nice. I'm really hoping the current Bethesda official port, the Kex port, will one day receive some of these console maps, because my dream version of Doom just has every map ever made for Doom in it. The PlayStation version comes close, because it's got a lot of the Jaguar exclusive maps in addition to the ones that they normally would replace. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Yeah, look at that animated skybox. That was really prominent in Doom 64 when they went and did that, but here's where it showed up first, in the good old Sony PlayStation. Does that not open? I guess not. Alright, guess we're not going in there. Here we go. This is a pretty small map. It all is just in this little courtyard. Oh, look at that. Did you see that? They were just sort of standing there waiting for me to get close. I wonder if that's a block map bug? Something about it, it's when I crossed this sector, or this line, or when I entered this sector, however you want to interpret that, suddenly they were aware of my presence. I wonder if that's a bug or a change to the PlayStation port. Normally you couldn't do that, have enemies wait until you get close to them. If they see you, they're coming for you. Or if they hear you. Both of those concepts being very loose in the context of Doom. Enemies don't technically have vision or hearing, but watch a Decino video if you're interested in that. I don't have the time or intelligence to go into detail about that now. Look at that! Exit already. Of course, we're continuing the theme of pulsing red exit. I love that. I love a consistent themed exit. Hey, as a Tower of Babel replacement, this is disappointing. I would be disappointed if instead of fighting the Cyber Demon, I just did this little courtyard fight. I guess there were a couple of barons. Yeah, for performance reasons, I could see why the Jaguar and other consoles maybe didn't want to do the big Cyber Demon fight, but kind of a letdown, not gonna lie. As a map 16, and then you've got a bunch of other maps following it up, plus the Tower of Babel at the end, I think this is fine. It's a little small, but a small map isn't a bad map. Let's get out of here. Let me queue up the other console-exclusive map, and I will see you in just a second here. Hey, actually, we're continuing right on. The next exclusive map is actually this one, map 17. Hellkeep. Shoot, please. There you go. Wrong button. Whoops. Still getting used to the controller. I've been playing Doom on a keyboard and mouse for so long. Getting used to the controller is weird. I had a lot of comments last time from people who were used to playing Doom on the controller. That was their first experience with it, that's still how they play it today, and for them, it was weird hearing me say that I'm not used to using a controller for Doom. I've been playing Doom since '93, okay? It's always been a keyboard and mouse game. Or a keyboard-only game, if you're so inclined. I'm glad you are used to the controller. I am very much not. You might remember that Doom had a map called Hellkeep. And it did! It's in this slot. The Jaguar port doesn't have original Doom's Hellkeep, it instead has an original map exclusive to that port called Hell's Keep, but is otherwise entirely new. Oh, look at that, that's a new texture. I love that texture. It's so gross. Just a big organ coming out of the wall. So, PlayStation Doom follows suit. And unlike the Tower of Babel situation, PlayStation Doom actually doesn't have the original DOS version of Hellkeep. It only has the Jaguar version. So that's kind of a bummer, following up that the Tower of Babel double pack with a concession that Hellkeep just sort of gets left behind. I don't have, like, terribly fond memories of Hellkeep, so maybe Tower of Babel stands out because it's the boss fight. Hellkeep is like, eh. It's the first map of Inferno, but it's not that big a deal to lose it, I don't think. We'll see, I guess. We'll see how this map does. Is that a keycard? That is a keycard. What are keycards doing in hell? Does PlayStation Doom not have skull keys? Does it only have keycards? That would be weird. Because normally, when you go to hell, suddenly keycards get replaced with skull keys. Oh boy. Ah! Oh, the slow turning. It's gonna give me a heart attack hearing monsters coming up behind and I can't turn around to face them. So despite not having episodes, normally this would be where Inferno begins. As you can see from the sky, we're still very much in, that's not outside. Here we go, burning sky territory. However, the original Doom had its skies tied to its episode. PlayStation Doom doesn't have episodes, and as such, its skies are not related to that. It can do different skies on different levels within the Doom 1 level set. And it mixes up its skies not where you would expect at the usual episode cutoffs. It actually throws you into hell a little earlier than traditional Doom would, which is fun. Oh man, I love the horror atmosphere of the PlayStation port. A lot of comments last time also saying, hey, the PlayStation port's kind of cool. It's got this crunchy aesthetic, the colored lights are neat, but it's weird that it uses the Doom 64 sounds and music. That's a little backwards. I don't remember if I mentioned this, but the PlayStation Doom actually came out before Doom 64, in fact, was developed by the same people who ended up making Doom 64, including Aubrey Hodges, who did all the sound design. I believe the way it worked out was they didn't want to pay the rights to... Teleporter, okay. They didn't want to pay the rights to license the music for Doom, so they got somebody new to do it. And if you're doing new music, you might as well do all the other sounds as well. I think it was actually a good idea. I think it fits the atmosphere. The colored lighting makes Doom a lot darker. And it's not just the way the lights are, it's the way... here's the thing, new source ports can do the colored lighting trick, right? GZ Doom can do that. I've played loads of GZ Doom maps that are really atmospheric, and they're great. One thing that I think the PlayStation Doom port still has over just loading its maps up in GZ Doom is there's a really unique feeling to the way the PlayStation hardware renders the game. You can't do that in GZ Doom. Even in software rendering, you know, there's something very unique to the way the PlayStation specifically rendered stuff. It looks real gross and crunchy in a really nostalgic, satisfying way, and I think it, specifically for horror games, was fantastic. The PlayStation horror game atmosphere is unmatched. And it's not just an art style thing, it's actually the way the game is rendering it. I don't know. It's hard to describe. I mean, look at it. You're seeing it. You know what I'm talking about, right? I hope you do. Otherwise, I just sound crazy. Plus, holding the controller in my hand helps. The slower control scheme helps the horror atmosphere as well. I don't think this would be nearly as tense if I was playing this in GZ Doom. Yeah, you'd have the colored lighting, you'd have the reverb on the sound effects, you'd have the custom music. You'd have the animated skies, even. Wouldn't feel the same if I was zipping around at light speed, fully in control of my vertical aiming. Seeing everything crystal clear off in the distance. Nah, I want that crunchy rendering. Here we go. If you had a PlayStation back in the day, did you ever use the DualShock controller with the thumbsticks? The first PlayStation I owned was before those came out. And when they finally did come out, we had one. We had two regular controllers for me and my brother. And then when the DualShock little thumbstick controller came out, for some reason we only bought one of those. Probably because some game needed it. Or maybe just because we thought it looked interesting and bought one. But we never used the thumbsticks. I continued using just the D-pad to control everything for a long time. It wasn't until, I think I played Time Splitters 2 on, was it the GameCube? I think I had a friend with a GameCube. He had Time Splitters 2, and that was the first time I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to learn how to use these thumbsticks. Up until then, I was very much still like... I don't know, it seemed like a weird gimmick to me, you know? I had been using a D-pad for years to play games. You know, even when you use like a joystick at the arcade, it's basically a D-pad. Unless you're playing some fancy game that lets you do diagonal stuff. And even then, it's basically just a shortcut to pressing two buttons. Yeah, no, I was wrong in hindsight. The thumbsticks are much better. And now playing this, I'm absolutely using a thumbstick. If I switch to the D-pad to control this, that feels super wrong. But if I had played this back in the day, that's definitely how I would have done it. This would have been super hard. Here we are, exit again. Another kind of short one. Short but sweet. I think the shorter maps are definitely to the benefit of the style of gameplay that PlayStation Doom promotes. It feels good to play. It doesn't overstay its welcome. I love Doom 64, but some of those maps last, I think, a little too long, where I start to get a little tired of them. I get a little fatigued by the end of them. These are nice. These are nice and short, and then you get on to the next one. It feels like hitting a checkpoint. Let's go! Okay, now we're into the really good stuff. This is map 29, Twilight Descends. This is after Unto the Cruel. So this is after the final Doom levels. How does that work? Well, this is the first Sony PlayStation exclusive map. This map did not exist in the Jaguar port or any other port that came before it or in the original Doom. This was made just for the PlayStation. I have never played this one before. I'm very excited. This is kind of cool. We're into uncharted territory here. Let's go ahead and just... yeah, plasma this guy. I'm a little worried because none of the PlayStation 2 maps I've played so far have had bosses in them. And I'm skipping straight to 29. Straight to the end. I'm a little worried about what what fighting a cyber demon might be like in this. I have used a password generator to get me here. I've tried to be fair with the resources I come in with. Maybe I should have given myself a BFG, actually. By the time I get past Thy Flesh Consumed, I definitely would have a BFG at this point. Oh well. Oh, that is a lot of zombies. That is so many zombies. Alright. A lot less of them now, but Jesus. Give me some of that ammo. I need more. Crate maze, as is tradition, of course. This is weird. We're, I mean, we would be coming out of Thy Flesh Consumed, so we should be seeing a lot of weird hell stuff. Oh, don't switch to the Berserk pack. Ah, Doom guy. Ah. And this does have Hell Castle kind of stuff, but it's also got, like, a crate maze in here. This feels a little bit like a Shores of Hell map. Hey, Spectre. Oh, I love the PlayStation Doom Spectres with their translucency. That's really neat. Ooh, you're a secret, aren't you? Yes, you are. How do I open you? Hey, can this red get off of my screen, please? The screen is still, like, tinted red, isn't it? Yes, okay, it was. Good, thank you. That's better. That's weird that it doesn't fade out like the original does. I always thought back in the day when I was new to Doom that the Berserk power-up only counted while the screen was red. That it ran out like every other power-up does, and that when the color goes away, you no longer have the power-up. That's not how it works. The Berserk lasts for the whole level, and the red screen tint for the Berserk pack only is assigned like a random value. It just sticks around for a random amount of time. But just the screen tint, the power-up itself, the double damage or whatever, lasts until the end of the level. Or if you want to be pedantic about it, it lasts like 10 years or something. The code... There's no way to code it to just end at the end of the level, so instead they gave it a huge duration. Let's go back up. It does. But I guess the PlayStation version doesn't fade it out after a random time the way the DOS version does. Instead, it just turns it off. Why am I getting stuck on that corner? There we go. Zoop. The orange sky is so weird. We had the animated fire skies for the Inferno levels. And now we're right back to... Oh! We're back to DOS Doom skies for Thy Flesh Consumed maps. I would have expected a custom sky again for the PlayStation exclusive one, but I guess to maintain some kind of continuity, they kept the Thy Flesh Consumed sky. I do like that sky. It's a weird orange shade. There's something really like melancholic about it that I enjoy. It's not the usual fire and brimstone scary hell, and it's instead like a sad contemplative hell sky. I don't know, it fits that episode very well. I think it's in a lot of... Maybe it's one of the ports, but I also associate that sky with a lot of the Master Levels maps, for some reason. Did a lot of those use the episode 4 sky? Maybe not. That seems weird now saying it out loud, but for some reason, that's what's coming to mind. Oh, specters? Nope, just pinkies. Just pinkies. Oh, the Pinky Parade has arrived. Someone's growling at me from behind that wall. Wet chainsaw? Somebody threw this chainsaw into the lake. Somebody was polluting. Oh no, these poor hell lakes. It's covered in microplastics and oil. Chain gun? Don't mind if I do. I already have one. So I guess if you were pistol starting, you'd be good to go in this map. What else? What else? I didn't really do anything. Oh, I have a blue key, I guess. Oh, I have a blue skull key. Look at that. We do have skull keys in PlayStation Doom. Just not in some of the earlier maps. I guess we're still using skull keys in Inferno. But by the time we hit Thy Flesh Consumed... Excuse me, skull keys? Key cards. Key cards for Inferno, skull keys in Thy Flesh Consumed. Man, this is dark. Oh, I wish I had a flashlight. Wish I had my duct tape mod. The way opinion has changed on Doom 3 has been fascinating to watch happen. It's almost the opposite of the stuff that happens with the original Doom, where you've got a bunch of new kids coming in, playing Doom for the first time, going, you know, why can't I tactical slide? Why can't I do a reload? I need a mod. I need mods to play original Doom. Otherwise it's unplayable. And then you've got Doom 3, where the day it came out, everybody hated it and immediately wanted to mod it. And now, here we are, years later, going, you know, the original vision for Doom 3 was underappreciated. It's actually good that you couldn't have a flashlight and a gun out at the same time. We did a complete A complete 180 on that. Oh. Oh man, this is a much tougher map than some of the previous ones. Oh, I want my mouse and keyboard. More than a flashlight right now, I want a mouse and keyboard for sure. Oh, it's a lot of hit scans. It's a lot of shotguns. Whew. Yeah, this is a room that would be, kind of tough, even with keyboard and mouse controls, but with the controller, this gets real rough. It's not just the controller, it's the narrower field of view, the lower resolution, all of it kind of makes fights like this a lot harder. I won't say harder than they need to be or harder than they should be. This map, after all, was made specifically for this port, and this engine, and this control scheme. Look at this. That is gorgeous. I know I mentioned Divine Frequency really recently in one of the other videos. This is giving me major Divine Frequency vibes. The CRT shader, the PlayStation rendering wobbliness, the dark hallway with the red light. Oh, Spectre! Somebody coming up behind me? No? Just paranoid? Okay. Is this a secret? It feels like a secret. Oh, it's the secret imp meeting in here. 500 imps. Oh, 18 naked imps in the showers of Ram Ranch. Oh, I don't think this is a secret. Unless noticing this button from the outside is part of the secret. What did that do? Oh! Rockets. Alright. Okay. Were those there before? I'm not sure. Or did I open those by pushing that button? Did something open out here? Not the Soul Sphere. Aw, man. Okay. I'm not sure. There is a med kit out there, though. I would love to have some of that. That tasty med kit. What do you think med kits taste like? It's like chewing on gauze. Alright, down the stairs. More imps! This is definitely something the PlayStation couldn't do, but one thing I would love to see in these maps is, well, no, the sectors do light up when you shoot. It's just the same as it is in the DOS version. It feels a little less effective since we have the fancy colored light. It'd be nice if we could get some GZ Doom style dynamic lights for gun flashes. I think that would look really cool in these darker maps. But I'm fairly certain the PlayStation would have not been able to handle that. So it's understandable that it's not here. But the colored sector lights do make, oh no, I can't get that? Aw, man. It does make the regular Doom sector lighting up when you shoot a lot less noticeable than it normally is. Which is kind of a shame. Did that lower the red key? Can I have my red key now? Somebody's shooting stuff at me. We'll find out who that was later. Here we go, red key. All right. I'm going to open all your red doors now. What do you think of that, demons? Haha! Oh no, he didn't like that. He didn't like that at all. What if I do it anyway? Do I have a rocket launcher? I don't. I probably should have given myself a rocket launcher. I should have one by now. Oh, no, 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 no. Shut up, imps. I'm fighting barons. Oh, I'm stuck in a corner. All right. It does feel like you get stuck a lot more in the PlayStation version, but maybe that is a DOS thing. I do know it can happen in DOS. I just don't play that version often enough anymore, and I don't remember it happening. Could be a recency bias thing. It seems like it happens a lot more in PlayStation. Oops, I can't get up onto that ledge. All right, get me out of here. I thought there was a step up there I could take. I guess not. Give me the... There we go. There we go. All right, let's get you guys dead while I still have this. Nice. Ow! My eyeballs. Yeah, I've never been a big fan of the inverted grayscale for invulnerability. And it's even worse with these dark maps. That is rough. Oh, here we go. I can jump onto this. Yep. There we go. Look at all these rockets. I should definitely have a rocket launcher. Oh well. Boop. Alright, what do we got now, imps? Imps and specters pouring out of there? That is a specter, isn't it? It is faint. Oh, it's a couple of specters, actually. Multiple specters. Oh, it's a herd of them. They move in herds. Da-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na. Oh, no, 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 no! That's weird. Did you see that? The Baron fireball. Ah, it turned red when it exploded. Oh, don't go back out there. That's gonna hurt me. Oh, that's a hurt floor. Oh, that's a specter. Okay. Well, that all went tits up real fast. Whoops. Alright, this time I'm ready. This time I've got a rocket launcher. And I've actually saved the invulnerability as well, so if I really need it, I can make a run for that. But I think if I just spam rockets down this hallway... Alright. Face rocket a specter, that's fine. Yeah, yeah. I can't see too good down there, but I'm pretty sure whatever lives in that cave is not too happy right now. But that's okay. I'm happy. And that's what really matters. Yep, we're all dead. Look at this. The architecture in here is incredible. Man! Look, you even got the cross beams on the... Oh, it's like a little mine. Oh, no way. You get so used to the Jaguar levels, which were all done pretty simply. What? What? Oh! Oh, I don't like you teleporting around. You stop that right now. The Jaguar levels were all made very simple in terms of both their texture usage and their sector detail, specifically to make them run smoother on consoles. So it's cool to see a console exclusive map that's got detail like this. It kind of makes me wonder why they went with the Jaguar levels. It's an easy decision to make, I guess, because you already know they run well on older hardware. You know, if those maps ran well on the Jaguar, then they should run well on your brand new console, right? If they run on the Game Boy Advance, then the PlayStation should be able to handle them. I guess it's almost not even worth trying the original maps if you know you already have a set that works on consoles. Especially if you're spending your time doing new sound effects and engine changes. Why mess with the maps if you're doing that stuff? Just use the maps you already know work. But when it comes to the custom ones, the brand new ones, you can kind of go all out, I guess. Yeah, there you go. Let's get some infighting going. Yeah! Oh, it's a classic matchup. Baron and Kako, who will win? Oh! Nothing personnel, kid. Oh, oh. Close range. And it's the Baron. Okay, now hold still. Let me dispense your prize. Congratulations. You are die now, thank you forever. There he is. Bye. Oh, it's the other side of this chainsaw lake. Okay. Got it. Yeah, I was hearing monsters growling on the other side of this wall. It must have been some of those Kakos, I guess. Alright, neat. Good, because I left some medkits behind, and I don't want to have to circumnavigate the entire map to go get those. Now I can just go through that lake. There's been so many smaller maps, too, and this one's a nice big one. Oh, boy. Oh, that's a big old monster closet that opened up. Yeah. Oh. Oh, it hurts so good. Yeah. Yeah, that is that classic Doom pain that I do crave. Tasty. It's really interesting having played Doom for so long. Oh, here we go. It's that Soul Sphere. We can get it from behind. Playing Doom for so long and finding a classic Doom map that I've never played to get surprised by. That is a great feeling. That feels really good. It's like those people that find, like, studio recordings of unreleased Beatles music, you know? Well, maybe not. This isn't exactly that. Plenty of people knew about PlayStation Doom, I just personally didn't. I mean, I knew about it. I had no personal experience with it, I should say. But it feels good to have something you like so much suddenly give you something new to play with. You know, the community stuff is great. That's what I'm all about. I love it. But it hits a little different when it's classic. Not even playing Sigil quite feels like picking up an official port from back in the day and finding new stuff. These guys are gonna kill me. No. No, they are not. You doubted me. I proved you wrong. More specters? Maybe I should go back for some health. Alright. That's probably enough. Oh. Man, the blue lighting makes these specters especially hard to see. I wonder why that is. They're not the nightmare specters, are they? No, those are rendered slightly different. They are blue, though. It's not an exit switch, is it? Nope. Oh, speaking of the Nightmare Specters. Oh, that's so cool. Look at you! Oh, you're beautiful! Oh, I know of them. I understand how they work. It's so cool seeing them in their original form. Look at that! Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, that's... you can get close, I guess, to that effect with modern shaders and hardware rendering, but even this I don't think is quite doing it perfectly because I'm running this in an emulator with a CRT shader. It's supposed to depend on, you know, cable signal interference and the particular way CRTs display pixels on a screen. So it's not quite accurate, but it is kind of neat. Yeah, he looks a little blocky. I don't think he's supposed to be quite that blocky. Still cool, though. Oh, I'm glad we got to see a Nightmare Spectre. I don't think Nightmare Spectres are new to PlayStation Doom, but this particular visual effect on them is a PlayStation exclusive. I don't know if this is an exit or not. You know what? Let me save state this. There we go. Okay, it's not. Yeah. I don't want to exit yet. Here's the exit. Yeah, there's no mid-saves, unfortunately. Oh, it's not a button. You step into a little watery thing. Neat. Alright, I'm not going to actually take that exit, because this map contains a secret exit to a secret map. So I'm going to go ahead and find that. And I'll check in with you when I've discovered where it is. Give me a second. Ah, that's got to be it, right? Man, that is... that is blatant. Yeah, it doesn't show up here at all in first-person view, but if you look at it on the map, it's straight up highlighted. Interesting. Oh, okay. Wow, that is a crowded imp tunnel. They got the emergency lighting turned on in here. It's for imp emergencies. Plasma gun. Don't mind if I do. Ow, 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 my eyes. No. Where is he? Oh, I don't want to fight a Baron in the dark. Fuck. Alright, maybe I can lure him somewhere that's easier to see him. Oh. Or maybe I just spam him with the plasma and hope I get lucky. Huh? Oh, run. Open. Is he coming? He got stuck somewhere. Huh. Got him. Alright. Is he guarding the secret exit? No, he's guarding a empty room with some health in it. Oh no. Oh. There's nothing in here. Man. Oh, wait. Oh, something's on a timer. Oh no. Oh no, something's on a timer and I can't see. Oh no. Run. Run. I don't know what it is. Shit. Oh, there it is. It's in here. Okay. What if I just use the map instead of trying to do it in first person? Maybe that's less jarring. Oh, you can see how slow I am. Woo! Yeah. You can see just how slow it is when it's this view. Okay. Ah, so close. Come on. Oh, I think I did it. Oh, I did it. Okay. Whew. That is rough. The timing on that is insane. But here we are. Secret exit. Feels good. We'll pick this up next time. We'll head into the secret maps of PlayStation Doom, which also are PlayStation exclusive next time. Next one's the Marshes. I'll see you then. Take it easy.